All right, guys, welcome to the Rockstar Podcast. This is your boy Ankur.
And your man, Riz.
Man, do you realize this is the season finale?
Get out of here. This is the
episode
10th?
10.
No way. This is
episode 10.
We hit double
it.
digits?
We made it.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Wow. I didn't even expect this.
What are we going to do for another season? I'm so confused.
I have an idea. Why don't we just bring in our friends and have them talk so we don't have to talk?
Yes, we should do that. But who would we bring?
Well, I mean, I wish we had a choice, but we don't really have a choice because we've been talking about Jackie so much. She just came down here. And ladies and gentlemen, we want to introduce to you our very good friend, one of my best friends, Jackie Dufner. Boom!
Hey, Jackie, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
So, how do you feel?
Really nervous.
Good.
All right, tell us what you thought when you saw episode 1.
I thought that you guys were crazy.
Well, you knew that beforehand, so
Yeah, that doesn't really
True.
change
what's the
anything.
difference? That didn't affect us at all. Give us some emotions. Give us some feelings.
You know I don't have emotions or feelings.
How did you feel when you heard your name?
I was surprised.
And then the second time, and the third time, and you just became pretty much like a seasoned name guest on our show.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I definitely felt like a part of you guys.
She's got to be in the credits when they roll at the end.
Yeah, and even if there isn't, I promise you she'll write it in the comments. Hi guys, I am here. It's because of
Has she
me.
commented on any of the episodes?
In her mind. Do you know how many comments Jackie
I mean, I have
makes in
angry
her-
text messages
in her
for
mind?
sure.
Yeah, like how dare you call me out when I got you flowers and you said I didn't?
Ooh. And
Okay, so I think
Moving
it's
on.
time that I make a public apology. I was wrong. Jackie Dufner has bought me flowers in the past.
Not just once.
I am just an idiot, and I forgot. And that goes to show repetition helps men remember things, you know? So maybe if there was a third, fourth, and fifth time, I wouldn't have forgotten.
I agree. If not, Jackie will throw her shoe at you. Okay, that way you will
She has
always
really
remember.
sharp shoes. What kind of shoes are you wearing today?
Black sneakers.
Oh,
Okay,
she's
that's safe.
comfortable.
Yeah, no Louboutins, so you'll be
No.
all right.
All right, so Jackie, Riz, what do you guys think of this format, having a third person?
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the casting couch.
The casting couch? We can't call it a casting couch, Riz.
Damn it.
The audience knows what that is.
I've always wanted a casting couch.
So, more importantly, who else could we have on the show like this?
Oh, well, I mean, I think it has to be people that gels well with us, right? Because we make ludicrous comments, and you have to be able to handle it. Like Jackie's numb to us, you know.
Jackie can not only handle us, she takes us on vacations.
I know. She kind of manhandles us, actually.
Yeah, pretty
She tells us
much.
what to do.
You know that scene from Squid Games where the guy holds him up before he gets killed?
Yeah.
That's Jackie.
The Pakistani dude.
The Pakistani
right?
dude.
Ooh,
for
that guy's
sure.
strong.
Jackie, we just called you a Pakistani dude on a Netflix show. How does that make you feel?
I don't really feel anything.
Have you seen the show?
I haven't.
Oh my God. Have you seen the show?
Yeah, of course I've
Oh
seen
my
the
God,
show.
it's insane.
It's insane. Starting with the dolls, that was a little creepy. My daughters, if I ever have any, will never have dolls because that thing was creepy.
Is that what you want to have, daughters?
Yeah, man, I had a brother. Don't really like him that much, so I prefer having, like a female.
I can understand that completely. Okay, so Jackie, we got to ask you a couple questions now that you're here.
Okay.
All right, first question. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you love Riz?
10.
On a scale from 1 to 10, is Riz a rock star?
10.
Okay, but who's more of a rock star, me or Ankur?
Ooh.
And I know there's a couple of Ankurs
You're
that you
on the
know.
spot.
Yeah, so definitely depends on what we're talking about.
Whichever one scores the highest.
Can you tell us the most rock star thing that you know of Ankur Garg doing ever?
Oh boy.
I can.
Can you please tell us?
Encore.
Hey, this is a podcast. You're not on court, okay? You're not on trial. It's all good. Just tell us how you
Yeah,
feel.
go ahead. Lay it out there.
Tell us how you feel. Tell us how you really feel, because I don't think you got to air this one out.
Last December.
Oh no! Don't tell that story. Don't tell. Oh God.
Oh
Encore.
yeah. Oh yeah. Let's hear it.
Fell asleep.
I think the whole idea of the rock star and legends came from this
Yes.
night. Yes.
Yes.
This show, the podcast actually came from this, just so you know, from this night, this legendary night. But go for it.
Encore was found in the lobby of our building, sleeping under the Christmas tree.
The blanket.
I felt at home. Right? Mama Garg puts up a big tree.
He thought the snow that you laid out there was his blanket.
Right.
It was comfortable.
Right.
People were walking there at 6 a.m. to go to work, and he's bothered by them. What are you doing here?
Right.
Turn the light off.
Get out of my living room.
I had to get a call from concierge letting me know that my friend Ankur was sleeping under the Christmas tree.
I get a call at 9 a.m. from Jackie, pissed off. Where's Ankur? I don't know. I walked him to his room. Did you see him go inside his room? I'm like, oh my God, this is a trick question. Why? Where is, you obviously know where Ankur is. He's sleeping downstairs in the lobby. Go get him. I'm like, oh, what? Ankur tricked me. We went up the elevators and we live on different floors, right? So I live on the 2nd. He lives on the 6th. So he's like, all right, good night, bud. He went right back down.
Okay, in my defense,
Whenever he starts out the phrase, in my defense, there is no defense.
I couldn't find my key.
BS, I have extra key. All you had to do is come to me.
And concierge could have made you a key.
Okay. I didn't say that there weren't other routes. I'm just explaining the mindset. Okay. All right. It's facts. There are moments.
No, there's more. Okay.
Oh,
so when Jack's like, either you're going to tell him or I'm going to talk to him. I was like, I'll go talk to him. I was like, hey, Ankur, I just want to let you know what happened last night. You might want to buy Jackie flowers. He's like, what'd I do? I'm a fucking legend. And he rolls back to sleep. That was his response to me. Not, I'm sorry or anything. Shit, I did that? I'm a fucking legend.
And I think the best thing was I had it on video.
Can you send us the video so that we can put it in the episode?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
I'll try and find them.
Okay. Jack, you could do that, right?
Sure, whatever you said.
Oh,
yeah,
this is gonna be great. Okay. All right. What about Riz? What's your favorite Rockstar story about Riz? Oh, and I know you have plenty to choose from.
Listen, man, I'm politically
I know, so it's really hard to pick one.
Okay. When did you first realize Riz was a rock star?
Fire and Ice.
Okay. What happened? What was he doing?
I mean, just the way that he put Fire and Ice together and had so many people come out, support him, and really every night was a good time. You knew he was a good time.
Riz, how does that make you feel?
You heard that, ladies. Jackie Dufner said I'm a good time. A testimonial right there.
I mean, that's a sound clip that's going to live on forever on the internet from now on.
Good time. Good time.
I should make that a ringtone or something, right? For sure.
Rizwan Awwal is a good time. So that was what, a decade ago, Jackie?
At least. Yeah.
Do you feel like we have evolved our friendship, where we are in life, where we're going? I feel like, this is what I personally feel, right? I feel like we're on this rocket ship, this trajectory that nobody knows where it's landing, but it's going to pass the sun. It's passing the stars. And, I'm just excited to see where it goes. I'm so happy for you to be a part of this journey for it, because you actually get to hear my sorrows, when I have a rough time and there's no one I have to talk to, no one I can connect to. I just call you real quick out of the blue. This is what I'm going through, blah, 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 blah. I just need you to listen and just, talk to me, be a friend, there's a lot of ups and downs too.
Wait. Pause. Riz,
Yes.
what's your favorite rock star story about Jackie Dufner?
Ugh.
We have so many of
man.
those stories.
This is our Rockstar Radio. I don't know if Jackie signed up. Did she sign all the paperwork?
Yeah. We signed the waiver years ago.
Miami, man.
Miami was
on
a
her
very
birthday?
rock star moment.
Yo. Yeah.
When she took full ownership of the island
Yes.
that we went to,
Yes.
and there was a full scale photo shoot, and the boat driver was just like, I have never seen someone take over an island the way this woman just took over an island in 30 seconds.
Forget that. She became the property manager of all of, Dade Beach or Miami Beach or Miami-Dade County. The way that she handled the property real quick. I'm Jacqueline Dufner, and I'm calling the fire marshal because my plumbing isn't right and my water temperature is not exactly 72 degrees.
How did she know the temperature?
I don't know, but she took care of it. I'm like hungover in Miami. We're there for her birthday, and she's worried. She's like, no, Riz, right is right. Right is right. I'm like, whatever you say, Jackie. I'm trying to kick it to the bartender downstairs,
If there's one thing I know, you do not mess with Jackie Dufner in a hospitality situation. She will set you straight.
Yeah, except you, Ankur. You challenge her time after time after time.
In my defense, she invited me to live here.
That's true.
Right? I mean, she knew what she was getting into.
So I know we're a little bit of a hassle for you sometimes. Like I stole this chair from downstairs, but I sent you a video receipt. You know?
Did.
You do know that you're getting recorded, right?
Yeah. But I will return. I borrowed the chair. Okay, I borrowed every week. just so
Borrowed is the
everybody
correct term.
And so I know we could be a little bit of a pain, but are we worth the pain?
Are we worth the pain?
I love you guys.
Aw. Now you record that and you remember that next time you screw up Encore.
I'm gonna play it back to her. We're gonna turn that into a GIF for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys.
Okay. All right. So Jackie, who else in your life is at that level of rock star?
Leanna.
Oh, there's no question.
I don't know, man. She got a lot of kids right now. Like, she did something to me recently that is not Rockstar like at all.
What did she
It's
do?
a tragedy. Am I allowed to talk about this, Jackie? What she did to my Tesla?
Oh, you can.
That was the most disgusting thing in the planet. And Leanna,
I'm
if
so
you're
scared.
hearing this, I'm gonna blow up your spot because you used to be cool. All right, I'm taking away your cool radar. Yo, Leanna comes up to me all sexy and everything, and I was like, "Hey, Riz, I'm gonna show you my titties."
What?
I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, they're bigger. After you have a kid, you should get a kid, get a girl pregnant." She's saying also like she's acting crazy. She's acting like a crazy girl right now. I'm like, "What's happening? What's going on?" I was like, "Leanna, you're scaring me. I really like Manny. I don't want to fight him. He'll beat my ass. He's Nicaraguan. I ain't messing with this guy. All right." So I go into my Tesla. Okay, I close the door. She's always annoying, all right? When she has to say something, she's gonna knock on your doors, break everything down, walk into the sauna with her bubble jacket on and everything. No matter what, she will be there and she will, prove her point, whatever she has to say. She whips out her tits, Encore, okay? On my brand new Tesla. Just got a car washed and everything, detailed. And she squirts.
No.
Yes,
no,
her
no,
milk juice
no.
from her. Oh, I never want to have kids. I take back having want to have kids.
We're revoking her Rockstar card for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
There's no way.
yeah. She's no longer. She used to be cool. Remember when she used to come party with us at the Beacon and stuff like that? She was dope. But I don't know what happened.
That's the memories I have. I don't have this lactating.
This is
on my
not the
car memory.
squirting that I want to see
Jeez.
from a woman.
I don't know how I
alright?
feel about this.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
crazy.
you asked,
Yo,
so I
I
answered.
didn't realize just inviting Jackie would turn this into a Howard Stern show.
Casting couch, casting couch.
Okay, so Riz, 10 episodes in.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this project?
I feel good, it's like I said in one of our episodes in the past, feels like only like half an hour ago, but it was like a week or two ago. Where I'm here to learn more about my best friend, okay, and how I can be a better friend. I'm also here to do something epic, which is a podcast. I saw you do it, and I feel like you always need a good co-host to raise you up, and you definitely raised me up. There's something that you taught me on how to be a good interviewer. I tell everyone this. Encore's a phenomenal interviewer. I never knew how difficult it is, just to remember to ask the questions and to keep everything going and to stay on schedule and on time. I'm not good at time and shit. And then the last part, which is my favorite part, I've been wanting to integrate people into this podcast. So the fact that our final episode in our season, Jackie Dufner of all people,
It had
is
to be here.
It
had to happen.
I mean, she was waiting outside the
I got
door
flowers.
anyways, so
It was so easy.
she came with her own mic. She's like, "I'm ready." I didn't do my hair and makeup, but she looks absolutely beautiful.
Listen, we can be bribed for everyone at home. It doesn't take that much.
It doesn't take much at all. Brownies, flowers, cookies.
Okay, so Jackie, have you seen every episode?
Yes.
What do you want from me and Riz in season 2? Should we be more vulnerable, less vulnerable? Should we fight?
I get mixed reviews. A lot of people want to talk about wants me to talk about business. A lot of people want to talk about life. So I'm talking more about life experiences. A lot of people expect this to be like a business thing. To be an entrepreneur, 80% is mental. So that's what I'm trying to get through to everyone, that this lifestyle that we live is what actually made all these businesses pop that both me and Ankur created and own. So that's what's important to me. So as everyone says, talk more about business. I am. It's going to get there. But you need to prepare yourself mentally, and you need to have a good work-life balance. When you own a business, it's not work-life balance. It's your business life, and your business sometimes becomes your life. That's what I want to teach everyone. Just be you, and you are the product. Once you become the product, then everyone's going to come support you, just like people did 10 years ago, and I hope they're still supporting me now.
Jackie, I have a witness. You heard him say that, right? He told me to be me. Next time he yells at me, right? I had specific.
We're going out tonight right after this, right? There might not be.
Encore?
No. We don't need to go into those details today. But back to the question: what do you want to hear from us? What do you think would be a good series of topics, or like how we should maybe evolve the podcast?
I think if you guys just keep being you, that is just going to come to you guys. You know, business comes out in Riz without him even trying, just talking about his life. So I don't think we like need to get more into business. But you guys just being you brings out all different topics naturally.
You know what someone suggested to me? It should be Ankur and Riz take on the world, and we go do activities that we record ourselves while we do it and talk about a subject. So Riz and Ankur cooking, Riz and Ankur bowling.
I feel like we're going to be pranking
axes.
people. I feel like that's what we're
Laser
going to be
tag.
doing.
I mean, I got another suggestion that we should just do a punk show on over, because you and I are probably the only ones that could pull it off at that type of scale.
Oh, definitely. 100%.
But we can't punk Jackie. She'll kill us.
She'll kill us.
Yes, I will.
Which, by the way, don't you owe her some seasonings?
I do owe her a 10-pack of seasonings. This is very true. Jackie, welcome to the warehouse. I don't know if you noticed the warehouse as you walked in. I don't know if this is a dual zone residential situation, but we're going to ignore that.
There was a new product over there too.
There is a new
Wow.
product over there.
Saw that.
She saw that we're getting ready to launch Cheat Code.
Ooh, yes.
But don't worry, guys. It's on my YouTube. And this episode comes out in 8 weeks, at which point I've already launched it. But it's okay. Okay, so you just want us to be us.
Yeah, it's enough.
That's
What
enough.
is us? I don't know.
If I could only have one woman say that to me my whole life,
I just want you to
I'd
be you.
so happy.
Ankur never changed and said, Ankur, I need you to change.
Literally, my whole life, my mom's like, I need you to change. Go get married. Have some kids.
People don't change.
People don't change.
Do you feel like when you meet someone, you put your best foot forward?
Yes.
And do you feel like that's why sometimes it just doesn't go past a few steps? Because you're a total degenerate.
Absolutely.
You
can't say that, Riz.
Oh, I'm being honest, right?
Yeah.
We all put our best. That's why, a lot of dates don't work out, right? I have a buddy. He's a serial dater. You might just call him a serial murderer because he's killing all of his
I'm the Dexter
dates,
of the dating scene. That's what you're trying to say.
You're killing your possibility of finding the one because we're always putting our best foot forward. I need you to go to your next date, okay? Drunk, twisted in. And if she loves you for that person, she's the one, okay?
Okay, I mean, I think it's important to establish that by the time this episode goes live, maybe my dating situation has already changed.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Okay, good. This is recorded, so we'll follow up in 8 weeks.
I mean, who knows?
Cool. I want to see a ring in your hand by the time this
I didn't. Whoa. Calm down, Mama Garg. Okay, we don't need to escalate it that quickly.
8 weeks by end of season 2, you should have a baby.
Okay, whoa, that's aggressive. I mean, past dating, how soon is too soon to get engaged?
Uncle, you fall in love with a girl the minute you
didn't answer
read
the
her
question.
bio data, okay? For me, I mean, it's a different scenario for me than we date very differently. So you can't even ask me.
I mean,
that
you waited
question.
what, 3 years?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got 3 months.
I waited.
Because you were like what, 22, 23,
24.
24?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm 35. In Indian years, that makes me like 75. I only have so many more years to live.
You've been saying that since you're 25. I just want to tell you that.
Yeah, I know. It keeps getting worse.
Well, you're aging well. You got this George Clooney thing going on.
How do you feel about the George Clooney thing, Jackie?
I love it.
Yes. I'm going to make that my ringtone. I love it.
It doesn't even matter because, you would just edit it until you got whatever you wanted to hear. She's like, I didn't like it. You would have deleted that part. And
Jack, do we have the capabilities to do that?
Do what?
Like auto-tune her voice or to change the words that she says?
Yeah, I think so.
Awesome. We're going to test
I mean,
that
not
out.
change the words. but-
Can we like splice up different things where she said she loved Riz and then we replace Riz with Ankur?
I mean, as long as she says Riz and Ankur, yeah.
Hey, Jackie, could you say the following sentence?
No.
Thank you, Riz and Ankur, for having me on the podcast today.
Thank you, Riz and Encore, for having me on the podcast today.
Thank you. Are you less nervous now than you were when you first
No,
started?
I'm like still shaking.
You're still shaking?
Yeah.
Well, you did great.
Thanks.
All right, babe. This is the season finale, man. Is there anything that you want to say to everyone at home that followed us for these 10 episodes?
Yes, I do.
Can you say it closer to the mic?
Yes, I can.
So much better.
All right. I want to be vulnerable because Ankur has been telling me that I haven't been vulnerable throughout this entire podcast. So
Break it down.
So I'm be very
Shed
vulnerable.
a tear.
Okay. While doing this podcast, me and Ankur started fighting. Okay, it's more I started fighting with him than him starting fighting with me. And
Was it physical?
no, it's never physical. You know, David's not going to take on Goliath. All right, but and I just want to let you know that, you know, I'm going through stuff. You know, I have a lot of work pressure and everything, and I'm sorry if I made your life harder. But this podcast has brought me together with you, even though sometimes I don't want to talk to you because I want to kill you.
Sometimes.
When I come down to the podcast, I remember why I love you. And that's what brothers are about. And like I said, this is what this podcast meant to me, to get closer to you. So I'm sorry for, you know, making your life a little harder.
Jackie, do you think I should apologize back?
I do.
Oh, for what? You're not mad at me. I was mad at you. You can't be mad at me. That's like reverse my
I'm
mad.
sorry that you were mad at me.
Okay, all right, then that's fine.
But I think the audience should be thanked for following us on this journey, right? I think I should thank all of our sponsors.
We have no sponsors, Ankur.
Stop and Shop sponsored the water from a couple episodes ago. Happy to Deliver sponsored a couple episodes.
I'm charging the company.
Jackie Dufner and wherever she bought me flowers, whoever that company was, she definitely get some thanks.
Thank you, Madeira Lofts, for letting us illegally use your different areas. We
We
appreciate
didn't
you.
use anywhere in that building.
What
I
are
don't
you
know
talking
you're
about? We use upstairs, we use
This is being
downstairs.
recorded. We did not use anywhere in
Okay,
that building.
sorry,
What are you
okay.
talking about? I'd like to thank Ziggy
Yes,
for being a phenomenal nephew.
he's awesome.
Unfortunately, we only had him on one episode.
You told me he wasn't a proper prop, so he got offended.
He's not a prop. He's
He
a
got
person.
offended?
He needs a microphone.
Yeah, so he said until we start bringing people there, he's not gonna come back.
This is terrible. I've upset Ziggy.
I want to thank Jack for being here behind the camera and just being so supportive and paying attention and looking at different Instagram videos while we're doing all this. Appreciate
How
it.
do we feel about Jack's mustache?
That's a mustache? I didn't realize he's growing out a mustache.
It's a mustache for
Okay.
sure.
I guess it's fine.
It's a new Gen Z thing.
Oh, okay. It's cool. It's cool. I just don't understand why you wear shorts in the winter. That's the only thing that for the past 2-3 years.
I don't understand why you tuck in your shirt and sweatpants.
Hey, no one can see below, okay?
I'm just saying.
This is COVID
It's a
culture.
little confusing.
I lost a lot of weight.
Jackie, do you approve?
No.
Yeah, I don't approve of this either. There's no way we're going out with him looking like this.
No, that's
Oh,
ridiculous.
now I'm definitely going to go out.
Did you learn that from your father? Okay, that's some Steve Urkel stuff right there. What happened to Stefan? Right, bring Stefan back, man.
Did I do that?
All right, well, I think the audience should hear a couple things, right? This season has been pretty awesome. We got 1,000 subscribers, and who knows how many more by the time
1,008.
this episode comes out. And season 2, if we can schedule it properly, will happen sometime in 2022. But we are going to change locations. We might change the vibe a little bit. But we want to hear from you guys at home.
We might
what
get
you guys
evicted
wanna see
after this
from
episode.
us. No, I know someone. We'll be okay. If I didn't get evicted after falling asleep on the Christmas tree, I think we're safe on the podcast episode situation. Mind you, if we had a podcast, Jackie, about the stories that happen at Modera,
All of the stories of Madeira.
We
We should
would
just have a
go
podcast
viral.
with the leasing and the maintenance squad. That'll be just enough.
do you see Jackie's face right now? She's like, "Oh my god, that cannot happen."
Yeah.
It'll be hilarious. You know how there's like Yelp reviews for like buildings and like stuff like that? How about if there's something called tenant reviews? How would that work out?
Tenant reviews.
That would be amazing.
Oh my god. And she would validate it by just uploading the emails that they send her.
Maybe we should create a website just for landlords, you know, and property managers. That might be
A
my
social
Christmas gift to
network
you.
for landlords.
Yeah, and property managers and like teachers for students, you know,
Yo, Jack.
people for dates, you know, restaurant owners to their customers.
Yo,
Is it
Jack.
the other way around?
What would your landlord say to this?
Probably wouldn't like. I mean, they probably wouldn't like it.
Audience at home, Jack lives in one of Jackie's many apartments that she owns. But last but not least, I think people in the audience need to hit us back in the comments. Let us know what you want to see from me and Riz from the next couple of episodes, the next season, whatever we do. Where do you want us to travel to? I think now that traveling is back up, we could do this podcast on the road. Riz and I have been talking about getting a Winnebago or like a...
I was thinking a dope Sprinter. I don't know
Fine,
what you're
a
talking
Sprinter.
about, like a luxury
Whatever you
Sprinter. That's what I
say.
was thinking.
I mean, your Kia Soul was pretty big. We could have went around the country in that.
No, I say we get a Sprinter. I'm serious about this. We get a Sprinter. We get a couple motorcycles from there, you know, and then we can just whip around.
Jackie, we just gotta take some pictures of your feet. Launch one of those sites.
That's the only way we can make money for this. How we can afford it.
Because ain't no one paying for me for pictures of my feet. It's just not gonna.
Jackie's feet in all 48 states.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next season.
Take care.